Have you ever tried to hold sand tightly in your hand? Go to the beach, pick up a handful of dry sand, and squeeze your fist as hard as you can. What happens? The harder you squeeze, the faster the sand slips through your fingers. The more you try to control it, the less you have. But if you hold your hand open, flat and gentle, the sand stays. This simple image contains the secret to one of the biggest paradoxes of human life: the illusion of control. We live in a culture that worships effort. We are taught from the moment we are born that if we want something, we must fight for it. We must push, grind, struggle, and force the world to bend to our will. We believe that if we are not exhausted, we are not trying hard enough. We believe that worry is a form of responsibility. We believe that control is safety. But look at your life. Look at the things that are causing you the most pain right now. Is it your insomnia? The harder you try to sleep, the more awake you become. Is it your anxiety? The more you fight your nervousness, the more panic sets in. Is it a relationship? The tighter you grip your partner, the more they pull away. There is a psychological law at play here, often called the backwards law. It states that wanting a positive experience is a negative experience. Accepting a negative experience is a positive experience. Or, simply put, trying too hard often creates the very problem you are trying to solve. The ancient Taoist philosophers of China understood this thousands of years ago. They called it Wu Wei. Wu Wei is often translated as non-doing, but this is a misunderstanding. It does not mean laziness. It does not mean sitting on the couch and watching the world burn. It means effortless action. It means acting without forcing. It means swimming with the current, not against it. There is a famous story from the ancient sage Chuang Tzu about an archer. When the archer is shooting for fun in a field with no one watching, his skill is perfect. He is relaxed. His aim is true. He hits the bullseye every time. But then he enters a tournament. If the prize is a brass buckle, he shoots fairly well, but he begins to think about the prize. If the prize is a bag of gold, he goes blind. He sees two targets. He starts to shake. His mind races. His skill has not changed. He is the same man with the same bow, but now he cares too much. He is attached to the outcome. He is trying to control the future instead of simply shooting the arrow. His need to control the result destroys his ability to achieve it. We are all that archer. We are shooting for the gold, the perfect career, the perfect reputation, the perfect life. And because the stakes feel so high, we tremble, we overthink, and we miss the target. So why does control fail? Because you are trying to use the mind to control the mind. Imagine a pool of muddy water. You want it to be clear, so you jump in and start pushing the water around with your hands, trying to smooth it out, trying to push the mud down. What happens? You stir it up. You make it worse. The only way to clear the water is to leave it alone, to do nothing, to trust that gravity will settle the mud if you just stop interfering. This is terrifying for the ego. The ego thinks, if I don't control everything, the car will crash. But look at nature. Does the grass try to grow? Does it strain and grunt and sweat? No, it just grows. Does the river try to reach the ocean? Does it map out a strategy? No, it flows. If it hits a rock, it doesn't fight the rock, it flows around it. And eventually, by yielding, it wears the rock down. Water is the softest thing in the world, yet it can penetrate the hardest rock. This is the power of Wu Wei. Softness overcomes hardness. Surrender overcomes force. There is a profound difference between making it happen and letting it happen. Making it happen is the energy of force. It is exhausting. It is brittle. If things don't go your way, you break. Letting it happen is the energy of flow. it is flexible. You set your intention, you do the work, and then you let go of the result. Think of a farmer. A farmer can prepare the soil. He can plant the seed. He can water the field. But the farmer cannot reach into the dirt and pull the plant up to make it grow faster. If he tries, he will kill the crop. He must trust the process. He must surrender to the timing of nature. Where in your life are you trying to pull the plant? Are you trying to force someone to change? You can't. You can only be a loving example. Are you trying to force your career to peak right now? You can't. You can only do good work today and trust the harvest will come. The ultimate illusion is that you are separate from the universe, acting upon it. You feel like a tiny general commanding an army against a giant world. No wonder you are tired. But you are not the general. You are part of the flow. Imagine you are floating in a deep river. If you panic and try to swim upstream, you will drown. You will exhaust yourself fighting a force greater than you. But if you flip onto your back, relax your muscles, and look up at the sky, the river will carry you. It will keep you afloat, and it will take you exactly where you need to go. Giving up control does not mean giving up power. It means giving up the illusion that you ever had control in the first place. It is an act of supreme trust. Trust that you are okay. Trust that you don't need to manipulate every conversation to be liked. Trust that you don't need to micromanage every second of the future to be safe. When you stop trying to hold the world together, you realize the world holds you. So, unclench your fists. Open your hands. Let the sand slip through if it wants to. Let the mud settle. Let the arrow fly without worrying about the gold. When you stop trying so hard, you finally become who you are meant to be. Effortless, natural, and free. If you are ready to stop fighting the current, declare it to yourself. Thank you for watching. Flow like water, stay free.